Hi guys, this is the Planet Earth here. How are you guys doing today? I wanted to talk to you about the world's most dangerous medication, and it is called lorazepam. Trade name Ativan. It is the most dangerous medication known to man. Let me explain why it's even more dangerous than opioids and maybe even more dangerous than other narcotic medication. EP 906, made by the pharmaceutical industry. This is a 2 milligram tablet. This medication, after taking for so many years, will cause extreme withdrawal symptoms, agitation, anxiety, and everything I've experienced, everything. Fainting, high blood pressure attacks, hypertensive crisis, emergencies, hypertensive cautionaries, everything that you could think of is in this one little tablet. This tablet is not meant for long-term use. We already knew that. But when you take this medication for so long, this little tablet, this tablet of medication that is supposed to calm your nerves, make you live a somewhat normal life, when taken for an extended period of time, the withdrawal symptoms can become so severe that you can die of a seizure. You could have, technically, if you have heart disease, you could die of a heart attack. When you're withdrawing because of the blood pressure spiking, could cause a clot to move forward. It could cause a cholesterol to break, causing a heart attack. It's possible when withdrawing from this medication. You can withdraw from opioids and probably have a little bit less severe symptoms. I don't take opioids. I don't take any other drugs of any kind. I don't believe in it. I don't even believe in taking this medication, but I was forced upon it as a teenager. I used to take, 0.25 milligram of Ativan once daily as needed for panic attacks. And it would help my anxiety completely. Also, I was a lot skinnier, though. This tablet here has ruined so many people's lives, but at the same time, doctors think that every single person that takes this medication, for the most part, is a drug addict. They think that we're drug addicts because we take these medications. This is a dangerous medication to take, and it's dangerous. It's extremely dangerous to get off of it suddenly, to stop taking it. It's like people with high blood pressure, which I have. Well, I have when I'm anxious. When I'm not anxious, it's normal, I think. Anyways, when people take this high blood pressure medication, and they suddenly stop it, they end up having a really bad hypertensive crisis, if they stop suddenly. So that's an essential medication. But Ativan is just as dangerous in certain people. When you suddenly stop taking this medication here, all of a sudden things can go haywire for you. Your speech can become slurred, like mine has sometimes. My voice becomes slurred sometimes. Or maybe I'm speaking too fast, or I start talking gibberish a little bit. Your pulse rate will skyrocket. Your blood pressure will skyrocket after a certain amount of time withdrawing from these medications. And it's very dangerous for doctors to suddenly kick people off the lorazepam. It is extremely dangerous. And doctors need to know not to do that. Even if they don't want you to have the medication, they need to taper you off first, slowly, especially if you've been on it for years. They have to get the facts first before they assume that you're a drug addict. And pharmacies and pharmacists, they automatically assume that everybody is some sort of drug addict when they pop this pill down their throat and to try to calm their nerves. That's the sad part. This is supposed to be a calming medication to calm people's nerves. Unfortunately, this medication here is very dangerous when suddenly stopped taking. And I can't explore that enough. I am mentally ill myself, but people need to understand how dangerous Ativan is when you suddenly stop taking it. Same for Xanax. Same for Valium. Same for Klonopin. Generic is clonazepam. Xanax. Aprozalam. Lorazepam. And Valium, and then you have fudge. What's the name of Valium? I completely forgot. When I do it, I'll say it in the video. And what's the generic for Valium? Clonazepam, alprazolam, lorazepam. I don't remember. But anyways, for Valium, oh, Valium. Yeah, I forgot the generic name. Damn it. Anyways, the Ativan is extremely dangerous to stop taking suddenly. Doctors need to know the dangers of the lethal medication. You could have seizures. You may not even have a seizure disorder. You could be driving a car. You could be sitting in your home. You could be on a roller coaster. And you suddenly stop taking this medication with, boom. You're freaking having a grand mal, possibly. You better hope not. And this even helps people with seizure disorder and their anxiety. This medication is so hard to get off of. It's not even funny. And I've been telling people this for years. Do not start suddenly taking this medication. I tried. I failed miserably. Multiple times. This is a more dangerous drug than heroin, methamphetamines. This drug is more dangerous when stopping than any other drug I could think of. And heroin and methamphetamines are dangerous as hell, and I would never, ever, 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 ever take that shit. Oh, hell no. I love myself too much for that type of shit. But I feel bad for all the people that are tweaking, and that's just all they do is, crack cocaine or meth or heroin. I feel so bad for these people. They've become addicted because of the, I'm going to say it, the war on drugs. Okay, the war on drugs is supposed to be for some people who do illegal substances. This is a legal death sentence. So please, if you take Ativan, take it for a short amount of time, and then wean yourself off by having the pills. Or just take one, and then take one a little bit later, then one a little bit later, and then none. Please, do not go down the route of taking how I've taken it for years, or you will suffer the consequences of this medication. This medication has helped me with my anxiety disorder. It has barely been able to keep me stable, but it is a very dangerous medication, and I do not recommend that you suddenly stop taking it. And that goes for all the benzodiazepines that I could think of. So please, be cautious when taking this lorazepam. Be cautious when taking Xanax. Be cautious when taking Valium. And be cautious when taking Klonopin. It's very dangerous medications to suddenly stop taking. Do not allow your doctors to suddenly stop you. Fight for your